Bottlenose dolphin. This dolphin is kept in aquariums all over the world and is representative of the dolphin family. It can sometimes be found in large pods of up to several hundred. A curious animal that can be found playing in waves made by ships and whales. It will usually welcome humans approaching it. Green humphead parrotfish. This fish, which is gray or a light blue green, has a head that looks like an inflatable crown. Males of the species tussle for territory by banging their heads into one another. The imposing fish lives around rocks and unusually consumes living corals. It also eats algae and crustaceans. Blue-green damselfish. Found in shallow waters near coral reefs. This tropical fish has a slightly lower jaw. Its shimmering emerald green scales change color as light hits them. A timid sort, it prefers to swim in groups. In moments of danger, the entire shoal of fish will dart for cover behind corals. Teardrop butterfly fish. This fish has a distinctive mark on the dorsal part of its body, almost like a teardrop. Its thick snout contains tiny thread-like teeth that it uses to eat coral polyps. There's another species called the Indian teardrop butterfly fish that looks similar, but it lacks the white belly of this fish. Powder blue tang. This fish is brightly colored in black, white, and yellow. It has a spine where the tail joins the body that can injure if touched. It is quite territorial and usually lives alone or in pairs. However, it can form up into huge shoals. It lives in shallow water near coral and mainly eats algae. Great barracuda. This fish is the largest of the barracuda family. It is usually found alone, though it may join a school during spawning season. This species is known to be a saguadera carrier, though this is dependent on its habitat. Its temperamental nature leads many divers to consider the species relatively dangerous. Large, sharp teeth and a body that can grow up to 2 meters in length reinforce this impression. Striped bonito. A relative of tuna with rather distinctive teeth. Compared to the small and inconspicuous teeth of similar species, this fish's are larger and sharper. It also has thin stripes on its back. While it usually appears near the surface in coastal areas, it can also be found in the depths of the open ocean. Golden True Valley. Easily recognized by its dazzling gold color, the adult is over a meter long, but the juvenile is tiny, making it easy prey for other fish. A young fish may protect itself by staying near larger creatures, such as sharks, that will likely find it too small to eat. But it's still not totally safe, as these larger fish may eat it after all. Apollo. A giant sunfish of a golden color, said in certain legends to be the sun itself. This may be because of the way it looks when it goes leaping out of the water, like the morning sun rising out of the ocean into the sky. Such tales have earned this fish the moniker, Sun Dancer. Red stingray. Its large, diamond-shaped body ends in a long tail with a venomous stinger. The stinger is hard and serrated and has high penetrative power. Not only is it difficult to remove, it also leaves the edges of the wound badly torn. Its skin is the same dark brown as many other species, but the underside has a distinct orange edge. Red stingray. Royal angelfish. This fish has black and pale blue stripes down its striking yellow body. When young, it has a circular pattern like an eye on its dorsal fin. It lives among rocks or coral reefs, forming harems. In rare cases, a specimen may have color mutations, but this makes it no less prized by enthusiasts. Royal bowmouth guitarfish. The front half of its body resembles a ray, while the rear half resembles that of a shark. Its whole body is covered in fine scales, and there are a number of spines on its back. It can crush and eat solid food such as shellfish and crustaceans using its unusual ridge-covered teeth. Tasseled wobbegong. This shark is wide and flat. Its color and pattern blend into the sand or reef where it lives, making it hard to see. Its wide mouth, filled with long, sharp teeth, extends around the front edge of its head. The mouth is surrounded by lengthy, beard-like tassels that imitate seaweed. Tasseled wobbegong. Sunset antheas. This fish has a halo of violet on its head. The male is often pink or purple, whereas the female will wear a more subdued yellow. Since it lives in deep-sea coral reefs, it has rarely been observed, but it is known to swim together with closely related species. It only grows to about 8 centimeters long. Japanese angel shark. Its front half looks like that of a ray, but the rear half looks like that of a shark. It lives buried in sand on the seafloor, and as prey swims overhead, it catches it with its large mouth. Despite its flat, ray-like appearance, it is most definitely a shark. Japanese short-bill spearfish. Most species of marlin have a long snout, but that is not the case for this fish. Likewise, it lacks the raised head that other marlins have. It has a slender body with a wide, long dorsal fin, and it can grow to approximately 2 meters in length. It mainly feeds on small fish and squid in the open ocean. Ocellated eagle ray. A large, diamond-shaped ray with many scattered white spots on its body. While it has a protrusion that looks like a snout, its actual mouth is closer to the belly. It uses the venomous spines in its tail to apprehend its prey, including crustaceans and mollusks. Sharkfin sea bass. When compared to the Japanese sea bass, this species of fish is taller, with a flatter, silvery white body. It has a protruding lower jaw. It is a saltwater fish that prefers the whitecaps created by waves in rough seas, and it is popular with sports anglers. Swordfish. A large species of marlin, this fish has adapted to living in deep water. It is known to dive as deep as 600 meters during the day, though it will remain near the surface at night. It possesses an aggressive temperament and has been seen charging whales, sharks, and even boats. Great white shark. It feeds on large fish and marine mammals, and its sharp teeth with serrated edges can easily bite through the flesh of its prey. This is a dangerous animal that sometimes attacks humans, but it does not target them specifically. Any attacks are likely to be a case of mistaken identity. Yellowfin tuna. A type of tuna found near the surface in warmer waters, it has a dark blue back and stripes of vibrant yellow along its body. The second dorsal and anal fins stretch longer and longer as the fish matures. It preys on fish, crustaceans, and cephalopods such as squid. Longfin yellowtail. This fish looks similar to the greater amberjack, except for the extended, pointy dorsal fin and the lack of white on its tail fin. It is a carnivorous species that eats small fish and crustaceans. It is known to scrape off parasites from its body by rubbing up against sharks and other large fish. Blue-spotted ribbon-tail ray. This ray is greenish-yellow with large blue spots all over its body. It also has a long tail with stingers on it and two blue lines running from root to tip. Because this species appears in relatively shallow waters, it is commonly sighted by divers. Fox yakapeaver. This fish has a rounded tail and a fine speckled pattern on its body. It does look similar to the banded yakapeaver, but its wider body and white, narrower tail edge set it apart. It prefers to live in reef areas, dining on crustaceans and small fish. Bigfin reef squid. This species typically lives in deep waters, though it has been known to come into shallow waters during spawning season. It swims by wiggling the semicircular, transparent fins on its body, and observes its surroundings with its small, shiny eyes. These eyes, covered with a protective membrane, offer a wide field of view and allow this creature to spot potential predators from almost any direction. Sockeye salmon. This red-bodied fish spends a few years living in freshwater before migrating to the open ocean, where it subsists on a diet of zooplankton and small fish. A sockeye salmon and a kokanee salmon are closely related, but while a sockeye salmon will spend most of its life in saltwater, a kokanee salmon prefers freshwater. Cherry trout, ocean. In Japan, this fish has two different names based on whether or not it migrates to the open ocean after spawning in inland rivers. This variant, which returns from the ocean to rivers during its breeding season, has been called the sakura-masu thanks to cherry blossom season coinciding with when it can be caught. Blackhead sea bream. A slightly larger, black-colored sea bream. While it may be migratory, some members of the species prefer to stick to their territory. This species forms small shoals and generally feeds on fish, crustaceans, and mollusks. But because it is an omnivore, it can also be fed with melon. Japanese lates. This fish's eyes glow red when light is shined on them in the dark. It is related to the Nile perch and barramundi. The barramundi has eyes that glow gold under light. The Japanese lates is an ocean fish, but it has been known to enter brackish and freshwater areas sometimes. Lady Dorothea. A mutated sturgeon that has become the stuff of legend in some waters. It is estimated to be over 100 years old, but little else is known about this rarely sighted specimen. Caviar made from sturgeon eggs is widely considered a delicacy, putting this and other sturgeon species at risk of exploitation and other threats. Oscar. Among the freshwater fish of the world, this fish is one of the most popular. This is likely thanks to the wide variety of body colors and patterns that it can have. With a lifespan of 8 to 10 years, this fish is traded the world over because of selective breeding and active farming. Japanese crucian carp. This fast-growing fish mainly eats phytoplankton. The spines attached to its gills are called gill rakers. This species has about 100 more of them than other, similar fish. It lays its eggs in shallow waters, at the base of waterweeds growing there. Because of the declining population of this species, conservation efforts have been undertaken to maintain its numbers. Blue discus. This species has an attractive, metallic blue luster and is popular as an aquarium fish. Fish in the discus genus come in a variety of colors, and each has its own name. Not all of these colors have occurred naturally, many have been achieved by selective breeding. Polka dot stingray, pink. This polka dot stingray has what can only be described as an adorable pink pattern on its body. Due to a genetic mutation, all of the parts of the stingray that are usually black have changed to pink. As this species is already well regarded for its appearance, this peculiar variation could become a real sensation.